So it's Sunday the 13th of March today, and this morning's hurdle is a prolapse ewe, which is the first time that I've dealt with it without Dad. Come on!
So we're just bringing the ewes in. I normally walk up the rear to make sure they all come in, and the last straggler, I noticed that the is it the bag was popping out. The uterus, yeah, was popping out. We're dealing with it.
So Nick shouted prolapse, and here we are. So I've managed to get it back in, and now I've just got some jabs to give her and to fit this harness, and hopefully with pain relief and the harness on, we'll just monitor the situation and she'll feel better. So she's got the harness on and she's had some painkillers. So I think we'll just leave them to settle for 5 minutes, and then we'll start with the next job. So it's Sunday today, and yesterday we started with footbathing. So we'd had quite a busy week with field work. So we were chain harrowing, been picking up sticks and gapping and picking up stone and that kind of thing to prepare the fields for spring and haymaking and all of that jazz. And as the week progressed, I noticed that like a few more sheep were coming up lame, and so I was like, we've got to get on to the lameness. And I think we did, or I know that we did yesterday, we did the twins. There's 40 in that group, and I think there was about 4 that were lame. The lambs and the cull ewes and the singles, and they only really had scald, and so a bit of a terramycin spray between the cleaves and a couple of times through the footbath. And today actually a few of them look better already. We have got a few that have got what we know as a raspberry in their foot, and it's like a funny little growth. I can't think what the word is. If anyone's got any advice about how to treat that, gratefully appreciated. Anything to add, Nick?
No, not really. Just it was a busy day, wasn't it, yesterday?
It's been a really busy week, hasn't it?
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be busy today as well.
So footbathing, and then we've got cows to feed, bales to collect, all sorts of jobs to do, and we'll take you along with us. They are becoming quite the pros at going through the footbath now, which is good for us, as sometimes they can be quite awkward. Nicely washed feet. Haven't you? Nicely washed. So there's our lame one over there, and this one is having selenium. So we're giving the yard a wash out and brush out with all of the solution left over from the footbath, which hopefully should make everything nice and clean and good for the next time. The importance of keeping things clean and to try and avoid contamination and that kind of thing. But the ewes get to stand on the yard for a few minutes before they go back out and enjoy the rest of their day. Fresh pasture. Go get it. It's not the freshest of fresh, but it'll do. So it's only 10:10 and we're just reflecting on our morning's achievements. We sorted out a prolapse. We've footbathed the last lot of sheep. So all the lame sheep have now been looked at in the last couple of days. We've trimmed some dirty tails. We've moved the sheep to fresh pasture. We've moved the feeders, and now it's time for a cuppa. We've got about 10 bales left, 8 now that I've just taken 2 away, which means it must nearly be spring. So some of the bales we think down here must be older, like not from 2021. When we've cut them open, they've definitely been from another year. So we're giving those to the cows at the moment. The cows are far less fussy as well than the sheep. Sheep are quite fussy and don't think that they like the older stuff. But the cows are loving it.
There you go. Just a brush.
This one's definitely, is this the one we've called Harry? Harry 2. Harry 2. Baby. Harry 2. Some great reversing skills by Nick. As our last job of the day, we think, today, is to fill up the feeder. So it's nearly 3 o'clock and I am going to have a break now. It is Sunday. The goal was not to work all daylight hours of today. I want to make a flask and go for a little bit of a stroll up the hill with Nick if he'll fancy joining me. If not, I'll go on my own and then have a well-earned rest. So thank you for coming with us today and hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for all the love and support always on the channel. I find your words of encouragement and how much you kind of understand what this means to me, and just everything about Dale Farm, you get it, and it really means something to me. So thank you, and more videos as soon as I can get around to doing them. Thanks for watching. Bye.